Hello again, guys. My name is Jean-Pierre Gregoire, and thank you so much for coming to my second video. If the word second is new to you, that means you missed the first. So just check below for the link to the first video because it is crucial to you following along with this series, and then hurry back and join us, okay? So today we'll be discussing the first of the 8 laws of health. Remember, I listed the 8 laws in the first video using the acronym New Start. Let's go through that again. Nutrition, exercise, water, sunshine, temperance, air, rest, and trust in God. So today the video will be on nutrition. Let's get back to the basics, right? These laws will be addressing the basis of our gut health. So I am not telling you in any of these videos to abandon your medications prescribed by your healthcare provider. That would be completely unwise. Please, however, take a look at where you fall in these lifestyle factors, as they will affect each of us if there is an imbalance, no matter how early onset or chronic the gut problems that you're experiencing are. Recognize also that in order for me to hold your attention, as well as my own, I will make this video short, and it therefore cannot cover or paraphrase any of the textbooks or Google searches you have been extensively doing to identify a solution to your gut issues, all right? This will be focused on the 8 laws and an overview of key concepts. So our gut is made up of a host of microbiome. As crazy as that sounds, yes, you have bacteria, fungi, parasites living inside and even on you that are actually of tremendous benefit to your health. For example, there is a genera of bacteria called bifidobacteria, which has many different strains and is found in the GI tract. It has multiple strains for different purposes. None of these are just esoteric. There is a reason. So different strains drive and facilitate different immune responses and metabolic processes in our bodies. So when thinking of a probiotic, speak with a licensed healthcare professional or nutritionist, someone who actually has some evidence behind what they are saying, because all of these are not created equal and they're therefore not all geared towards the same issue. As complex and amazingly designed as our system is, there cannot be one thing out there to address these all. So yes, these 8 laws are foundational no matter what the problem is. However, your approach to them and where you are in approaching them, wherever you are in that context along the journey, as we discussed in the first video, will be different. So I mentioned this microbiome because it is important that you feed the bacteria with the proper nutrients to aid in your overall health and to avoid things that will harm them. Antibiotics certainly have their place, there is no doubt about that, but they are generally overused and over-requested in our society, and they will affect your microbiome. I mean, we can really just be logical and put 2 and 2 together. Antibiotics kill bacteria. The microbiome does consist of functional bacteria, and so hence they can be killed by overuse of these medications, leading to an imbalance in the function they perform and what is termed as gut dysbiosis. So this is just one of the things, right, that can affect your gut microbiome. There are many other possible culprits, not to mention the ever-present stress. But we're sticking to nutrition for today's health law, and so we'll need to get back on track and address it at a later time. So top foods that can affect your gut health are sugar, alcohol, nicotine, sugar, processed foods, sugar. Did I mention that? So you can see which of the above has a tremendous impact. Sugar is a topic that I have spent a whole presentation on in the past, and it is just too much to go into at this point. But overall, sugar feeds bacteria, yeast, and parasites, as well as increases inflammatory cytokines, leading to a disruption of gut lining and that protective mechanism that your system has. So It's not good, okay? Especially that refined sugar. Again, you can find a lot of research out there that could tell you, give you sort of a category on what might be best if this is something you think you absolutely cannot do without. But it will also tell you, or, doing that research, just look for those natural sugars that can help your body with what is needed without the added harm. So what sort of things help to prevent gut dysbiosis and heal in terms of food? In a nutshell, things that are whole and unprocessed. So foods that are whole and unprocessed. So usually walking along the periphery of a grocery store is going to be your best item. Yes, I know sometimes they start having those cookie stands in the periphery, but try to cut out the processed foods that are always in the middle of the aisles. More fruits, more vegetables, especially in their natural state, and incorporating as many colors of these things per day as possible is very beneficial. There are micronutrients such as minerals, phytonutrients, and vitamins that are important for your gut health and, of course, your health overall. Phytonutrients, these are natural compounds that are found in plants, and they give the foods their distinct colors, and we know that the colors align with different health benefits. So the more appealing you can make your plate with colorful foods, obviously you don't want to overdo it, and dye in the food does not equate, right? So the more colorful that you can make it, the more beneficial for you. The more appealing, the more beneficial. Also, the more whole your food is, the more fiber it contains, and movement is necessary. We all know that movement is necessary for the removal of waste and toxins, and also just absorbing the needed nutrients. Constipation is no joke, but not just because it causes discomfort and pain. Well, obviously, that discomfort and pain is a warning that something is wrong. Something is where it does not belong. All these symptoms is usually not a disease, but a symptom, really, a warning that something is out of balance and there's something there that you should pay attention to. So speak with a nutritionist, obtain a physician, a healthcare practitioner that can speak with you about your specific health, because different plant-based foods do affect each person differently. Say, for example, if you have yeast overgrowth, then certain types of foods might be limited or you want to exclude until you can at least work on your gut health, clearing this overgrowth. Then you can resume a natural, somewhat free diet. So there is no one diet for everyone, but there is a basis that applies to all of us. The more whole, unprocessed, and the less hard to pronounce ingredients that there are, the better it is for your body and the less harmful it is on your gut microbiome. So whatever the issue is that you are having with your gut, whether it is GERD, IBS, leaky gut, etc., just look at your food intake very carefully and ensure that you are putting yourself in the most optimal place for the healing and recovery, and not actually standing in our own way. Following your appetite is usually not the best guide, and so just be sure that you can feed that microbiome with the things that will make you have a happy gut. Happy gut, happy mind, happy life. Your body is not deficient of any pill in all reality. So before you just try to get a pill to suppress an issue, try to get back to the functional basis of your body and see how what you do can impact it. The daily investment that you make in your refrigerator and your pantry is far more powerful than any medication that you can prescribe. So meet with a licensed practitioner and get back to the basics. Thank you so much for joining me. Again, I am super excited to go through the remaining 7 laws of health with you, and I hope that you'll be able to join me on this journey. It is just an overview, but it really is more of a prick or, an encouragement, a motivation for you to look deeper into these laws individually and see how you can align with them to improve your health. Thank you so much, and I look forward to seeing you again for the second health law exercise. See you then. Bye-bye.